We're here, Troy Brown Jr. Camp, first annual Top 50. Great experience just to be able to get back to Vegas. Biggest thing right now, just looking at the talent, everybody around here, just the high level, high quality players here and being able to take advantage of that. So appreciate everybody for coming and let's have a good event.
My name is Justice Bartley. I'm from Atlanta, but right now I live in LA. So Troy, man, that's my business partner, friend, camp director, executive, whatever he needs, I'm there. I'm there to help him out, make sure those things get done.
Deion Thomas Sr. I'm Troy's AAU coach from California. I've been in Las Vegas for about 25 years or so. I've been coaching for right around that time, about 23, 24 years. I run the West Coast basketball here in Las Vegas. We started this program in 2005. Troy was one of our first kids. I think he was in 4th grade, going to 5th grade when we got him over here, and we've been rolling ever since.
My name is Marquise Felder. I'm a coach here at West Coast Basketball. I've been a coach here for about 10 years now. For me, it's more than just coaching. I feel like basketball is the easy part to teach them. I really focus more on trying to build kids' confidence because the more they believe in themselves, the more you can get out of them. And basketball is kind of secondary. We try to build mental toughness, and more so you got to have a lot more patience when you're working with kids. Adults, you can give them a certain type of energy, but with kids, you got to be patient. You got to be understanding, make sure that they're receptive to what you're giving them. And it's just a little better when you're dealing with kids because they take in what you give them rather than somebody that thinks they know what they're doing, like adults or pros or things like that.
See that? It's a read. All right, offensive defense switch. Ready? Play. All right, ho. A bounce pass. What happens with a bounce pass? What's going to happen? Yeah, stolen. Credit card stolen. Social Security stolen. That's got to be this. Remember the drill we did like this? Come on. That's this. Look what I'm throwing. I'm throwing to his outside hand away from the defense. Look what I'm throwing. Look where I'm throwing. Look where the ball's going. Away. I'm not throwing in here. And then what should he be doing? Good. But he really should be here.
The direction this camp is headed in is where one day we're going to look up and it's going to be his own facility. And it's going to be a camp that's really put on like the premier stage for kids in the local area, the most elite kids coming out of this area, and it really being like the hub, like you got to come through Troy's camp to be stamped, you got to come through Troy's camp to get that certification and know like, okay, cool, this is me making that next milestone before I go to college, so that's something that I see for it.
My name is Sebastian Maduras. I'm from Dothan, Alabama. What really motivated me was to really get my name out there. I really feel like people are slept on me a lot because I do a lot of content creating on the outside, so they don't see my real basketball aspect of the game and how I really can interpret it and understand my IQ and understand my game and everything.
I'm Corday Espinoza from San Bernardino, California. Honestly, the exposure and playing in front of cameras, a guy like you, Coach Deedon and Troy, it was pretty fun to play with some guys that I know how to play with.
My name is Denali Connolly and I'm from here in Las Vegas. I wanted to come to this camp. I've seen the Troy Brown camp like every year, but I've never went to it. And I have a lot of friends I know, but it's just, I felt like I should at least come one year.
Honestly, I think this is our 4th year doing this. And this is the first time we put together a top whatever type of deal where we had some of the better older kids come to this camp. But it means a lot to our community. It means a lot to the West Coast brand as well, because of course Troy came from our program, but just to give our kids in this community a shot to playing something like this with the high-level coaches we had here, and it's not one of those camps where there's 100 kids here. I think we had about 35 to about 40 kids, so it's a little bit more of an intimate setting where we could break things down a little bit more, and You know, it was fun, but it was competitive. And it was very, very informative to the kids as well.
It was always about making sure that I pay it forward. And that's what everyone has done for me through my journey hooping, through my journey coaching. Is all about making sure that every time I step on the court, it's helping that player get to fulfilling that milestone or that dream. So that's what I wanted to get out of today, you know, is making sure that those kids left today with being a better player, being a better person, and having a better perspective.
For the kids that came and really wanted this to be a good experience, it was a great experience. For the kids that came with an open mind, they learned some things about themselves, they learned some things about the competition. Some kids came with a misunderstanding of who they were as a basketball player or what their job or what their role was. I just feel like it was an eye-opener, a wake-up call for a lot of kids. Their season is about to start in the next couple of weeks, couple of months or so. And I just feel it was just like a good foundation for the kids to understand where they are and where they could go.
Well, a lot of these kids are close to the end. You know, some of them are done playing AAU ball, and they'll be going to college somewhere next year. Some of them are beginning their high school careers. And some of these kids have a chance to play at the next level. Not only college, but be pro somewhere, whether it be in the NBA or overseas somewhere.